myself, I didn't understand the lessons I was learning from being in Las Vegas about how gambling relates to everything that we do, from the time we get up to the time we go to sleep. In our business, not gambling with your business. I, if you can believe this or not, was a degenerate gambler. Since I was a child, my family always had card games. My uncle ran the little Italian club down the street. I was dealing poker, craps, blackjack in the back room that they had, where all the state police, lawyers, everybody in town played. So it's in my blood. And when I went to Las Vegas, I was just crazy out of my mind with it. I loved it. One of the things I was really interested in was the crap table, because there's always a lot of yelling and screaming. Has anyone ever seen a crap table?
Yes.
I mean, it's just where all the excitement is. If the louder you yell, actually when I first started dealing, I was what they call a shield. And I would go in and pretend I was a player. The casino would hand me a stack of chips, and I would get a game fired up, people sit down, and then I would put the chips back and go to another table. The louder you got the excitement going, the faster the money came across the table. So dice was really my game. So I went with a gentleman friend of mine, and we went into a casino, cashed our paychecks. Now we got $27 a shift and 2 meals a day. The rest were tips. So our paychecks were, every 2 weeks, maybe a couple $100. So I was not allowed to hold on to my checks because I would spend all my money and he wouldn't be able to help me. I wouldn't be able to help pay the rent. So I would give him my stuff. And when we gambled, I would roll the dice and he would make the bets. So does anybody in here know what it is? Okay, growth, accountability, marketing, beliefs, leverage, and employment. Well, I don't know about you, but if I have employment, I'm enjoying it. Okay, so do we get to the next one? So I want to go over this real quick. If you look at your checkbook, your calendar, you can kind of tell the truth. All right. So one of the things that I really try to tell people is to develop the personal growth in your business. We need to be educated. We need to be better at what we do. We know our product. We might know our service, but do we really know how to grow our business? I met James Dutton 4 years ago. It was one of the first networking groups I went to. And when he asked me about doing a commercial, I didn't know what the heck was talking about. And then he had these initials for it, and I thought that was a plug from the computer. And we went on and we laughed and we chuckled. And I stood up and I did my commercial, and I really stopped. That was terrible. I really was, because I was just flying by the seat of my pants. I was winging it. So one of the things I want to tell people is get some coaching, get a mentor, get someone that's going to help you be better at what you do. Okay, take an interest in it. As an owner, you must continue to learn and grow. I'm big on books, CDs. There's a lot of help in there. A lot of people regurgitate it. No one's willing to shift their life to live it. Can we get to the next one?
Awesome.
Accountability. Are you spending your time making excuses? I'm gonna pick on you, James. I used to stand up and do a commercial. This is how I got into Talk Radio Network. And everybody looked at me like, who is that? Okay? I found something I was passionate about, radio. And then I started becoming good at my commercials. So it's a really important thing to do that. So if you're struggling, be accountable. I like to say, look in the mirror, not out the window. Okay, find out inside yourself what you're doing wrong and take charge of it. Be better at it. Okay, if you're not, you're gambling with your business. So give yourself and your business one of the greatest gifts of accountability. Get an accountability coach. I mean, about how to generate and close more qualified leads. But one of the things that I really I struggled with, I had a remodeling business for the first 10 years. I was in Katy until I got very, very ill. Okay, and I had to give up my control of my business, because most of us in business have the personality of being in control, or we're not in our own business. We work for somebody, right? Because they would tell us what to do all day. I had to learn to do that. And when I went into this part of my business again, I learned that I had to give up control and bring other resources in. So it's real important to stop thinking and acting like the expert. It's real important to market yourself. You want to have a greater passion for what you do than what you get. A real go-giver marketing mindset. Now, there's all kinds of books. Zig Ziglar just died. You can get everything out of life you want if you get everybody else what they need. The Bible wrote it a long time ago. They took it out of the little nightstand next to your bed in the hotel room. You reap what you sow. Okay, but the problem is that people read that Bible in church, say on Sunday, or maybe in a hotel stay somewhere, but they never follow what's in the book. A lot of us follow what Zig Ziglar says when we're reading it sentence for sentence, but none of us live it or willing to shift our life for it and do for others first. Now I've found, and I didn't do this because I was really smart. I had no choice. I was very sick. So I did things for other people because I couldn't get out and do things for myself. So I did that because it stalled my time of illness. I have found that I've gotten a bigger name from that in the last 4 years. I've developed a list of business owners of over 10,000 people in the city of Houston. Now I wish I could say I was smart enough to create that own idea, but it came from what I started to learn when I started reading the Bible. You read what you sow, or you get everything you need if you help everybody else get what they need. Now I know that the mailman comes to your house. Well, they're going down to 5 days a week now. And he brings